Hello, everybody, and welcome to the season finale of Chesterfields. This is the series in which you all built on this awesome plot, and together you all put together this fantastic theme park. It started as just an empty square plot of land, and all I put was the roads and the fences, and everything else here you guys built, and it's been fantastic. And today we're going to end things off with the only plot that is left that we have not visited, and that is the ominous Hepp Corp that has been sponsoring apparently most of the plots here in Chesterfields. Now, first things first, in the last episode, I set up a sort of giveaway to build on this plot. I don't have a winner to announce right now. It may be in the comments, it might not. The thing is, I'm actually recording this before the last episode even went live because that's just how weird YouTube works sometimes. So I don't know who wins. Somebody won it. Hopefully it's in the description. And maybe if there's details as to signing up for the next season, they're in the description as well. If they're not, if neither of those are in the description, future Rob, you drop the ball, first of all. Second of all, there'll be a video up shortly with all that information. I guess future Rob decided at that point maybe he needed to wait for it all to be right. Anyway, this is probably going to be really fun. I'm really sleep deprived right now. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. And I'll probably tell the story as we start to explore Hep Corp. So I'm recording this the week of E3. And last night was Bethesda's press conference. So that gives you a sense of how long ago I'm recording this. And they had announced this game for the iPhone and iPad called Fallout Shelter, which looked really cool. And that was Sunday. So it was also Game of Thrones season finale. And it was also the Silicon Valley season finale. All sorts of season finales. So I didn't get to bed till like 1. And then I ended up playing the Fallout game until like 4 in the morning like an idiot. And I had work the next morning. So here I am, still awake. Just completely sleep deprived. It was completely worth it. I'm going to sleep really well tonight. But first, let's check out Hep Corp Tower. Made in collaboration with Hep the Squid, Noah the Guy, Lynn Ward, Big Bruin 77, Z Duval 11, Tuxedo Walry, Yo Panda Beecher, Groanna, Rebat02, and Haydonian. Special thanks to Haydonian for letting us use his plot. Man, y'all teamed up on this one. Welcome to Hep Corp Tower. This is awesome. Got a nice fountain here. It's a nice big open lobby. Lots of space. Lobbies should always have a lot of space. Reception. Secret bunker is not behind the desk. Move along. I mean, do we save that for last? No, it's the first thing we're... Oh, dude, I've been tricked. Oh, whoa, whoa. What? What was that? Hep Corp War Room, inspired by Dr. Strangelove. It definitely has a Dr. Strangelove look to it. Oh, it's got that. Oh man, this is so creepy. Nuclear launch codes. Hep Corp Death Ray 2000. Oh man, what if I flip these? I just flipped them. Who knows? There might not be a Chesterfields upstairs. How did I fall into this? What happened? Oh my gosh, I got tricked by myself, I guess. That's awesome. All right, let's get ourselves upstairs and let's figure out how to... Oh, there's the elevator. I was wondering where that would be. Hep Corp Flyovator. Just fly. Oh, so many floors. See, I knew I was right in saving this building for last. There's no way this would have not taken up an entire episode. Floor number 2, accounting and customer service. Mr. That Game. I work in a cubicle? Got a bunch of cubicles here. Water bubbler. More cubicles. Give me a very office space vibe. Mr. RKH. Mr. Rebat, lead accountant. Man, he gets an office. I get a cubicle. Accounting stuff. It's just a picture of a face. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna have an office and I'm gonna have a photo of just somebody's face, and underneath I'm just gonna write accounting stuff. And nobody's gonna get it but me and Rebat, and I guess all of you. Accounting room. Man, I picture just like a lot of manual calculators, like those old style ones with the long tickers of paper that you'd always see like the bookies with the green visors. All right, customer service. I mean, lots of window space, so it's not too bad. Cubicle farms, you never like a cube city, but you know, you got to do it sometimes. Hep Corp, banking and treasury. Up. I can't get in. What's up? Hold on. There we go. How Hep's dollars work. Hep dollars are a system of legal tender for all debts, public and private. All Hep dollars must be signed by Hep the Squid, Noah the Guy, Big Brown, Bruin, Linward, Rob Plays That Game, Gorana, Yo Panda Beacher, Z Duval, Tuxedo Walrai, and Haydonian. I'm ignoring the chat. I know they're planning something right now, but I have to ignore it. If I have to sign it for it to be official, then I guess I could veto all money and debts. Is that what you're saying? Treasury's vault. Employees only. Oh my gosh. It's empty. There's nothing here. It's all a sham. The whole company doesn't have any money. What do you have here? Money making room. Apparently this room's not. Oh, look at this. You got the printed. This doesn't seem very secure. If I just took one of these machines home, I'd be super rich. Well, I guess they'll have to be signed, but I could forge it. All right, Hep Corp Personal Savings Vault. This is where all the money is, isn't it? Oh, look at all the different. Now this is a secure room. Oh, here it is. All the emeralds and diamonds and the diving board. This is like Uncle Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck's vault. You swim in the gold. This is great. And then you get a view of the rest of the theme park. Also, why does this corporation have their headquarters in a theme park? That seems really weird. I guess, I mean, nobody would attack a theme park? Is that the point? How do I get out? There we go. All right, on to the next floor. And this floor, floor 4, CF Park Division. Oh, it makes sense. Planning room. Oh my goodness. Satellite view of Chesterfield's park. Warhead. Model of new Chesterfields. Wait a minute. Hep Corp Tower. Are there warheads hidden in Chesterfields? So wait, if this is the tower, so there'd be a warhead further down, like maybe by like Noah. Oh my gosh, there are silos under these plots. This is insane. Phil's cubicle. Yeah, this is a pretty nice cubicle. Compared to my cubicle, this is a pretty good cubicle. Beecher's office. Oh, look at this. This is super spacious. This looks bigger than most apartments. Beecher, you're living it up here. Floor-to-ceiling windows, nice view, library, a furnace, keeps you warm. What else do we have here? Janitor's closet. What the heck? Janitor's closet's bigger than my cubicle. I really got the short end of the stick in this deal. For someone who has to apparently sign all of the currency. All right, let's move on to the... That was bizarre. Somebody fell. Staff cafeteria. All right, that's what I'm talking about. What's the food like? Got nice carpeting. This might be problematic. You drop some food. It's a little gross. Hep filet. I hope they're open on Sundays. Starducks coffee. Oh, you got a mini Starducks. That's interesting. Naturally, then the Starducks is so close to the other Starducks. I have to remember to edit out my yawns because, again, I must stress I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. I'm so tired right now, you guys. It's crazy. I haven't done something like that in such a long time. And I knew I shouldn't have had. And I even considered like calling in sick for work, but it was like an important day at work, so I had to be there. Floor 6, R&D and Youth Division. It was like a media smorgasbord. I got to watch Fallout 4, all that information, all the games, and then Game of Thrones, and then, oh man, and then video games. I'm probably not going to go to bed at a normal hour either. I'll probably keep playing the Fallout game because I'm crazy. All right, Mr. Duval, Z Duval 11, head of Youth Division. This is a crazy desk. Or maybe it's like a reception desk. And, oh, this is the desk? Oh, no, this is Mr. Walrai. I like how you have 2 seats behind your desk. I'm going to do that when I have a desk big enough. Oh my gosh, there's a balcony. This is awesome. I didn't even notice this on the back. Oh, look at that. That's so sweet. I like the carpet, the red and black. All right, let's move on up. Floor number 7, Department of Sales and Security. Officer Big Bruin 77 of Security. Executive of Sales Big Bruin 77. People wear a lot of hats here at Hep Corp. You got to. It's like a startup mentality. Executive of Sales Big Bruin 77. Rosemary the Secretary. Nice. And then your office, which is a very humbly small office. I dig it. Nice waiting area. Vibrant carpet. What do we have in here? Complaints. Can we actually submit complaints? I think we can. What do we have here? Oh, this goes to the helipad. Oh my gosh, there's a helipad. Oh my gosh, you can land 2 helicopters here. This is awesome. And then you can look over the neighboring Chesterfields Park. That is not run by me. It's run by a fan. Really cool. Hope they develop it a little bit further. Although it's looked kind of the same for a while now, so it might not be under development anymore. All right, what do we have in here? B. 1, win Stanley Cup. 2, win Stan Lee so he could write comics. Bruins, like because Big Bruin, you're a Bruins fan. I am a New Jersey Devils fan. That's not really true. I used to be. Now I'm not really a hockey fan, but I guess I'd be a Devils fan. Floor 8, how many do we... Oh my gosh, we still have so many floors to go. Department of Advertisement. Oh, YouTube advertising. I work in advertising, kind of. We don't have cubicles like this. Oh no, that would be miserable. Telemarketing advertising. World domination advertising. What are the contracts for that look like? Elsa, Lord Haydonian. So I'm assuming Lord Haydonian is married to Elsa. And so this is not only a company and not only some sort of government that has control of the treasury, but also a monarchy? Because you're married to a queen? Queen Lynn's office. Multiple queens. I don't understand the structure of this company. I'm just really confused. Queen Lynn's throne. Look at that. So you could look down on anybody who comes in right through the front door. Or your throne is like one of those novelty giant like plush chairs that they use for photo shoots. I like to think it's that. Got a nice bookcase that doesn't block out all the light. What do you got here? Some plants. And a desk so you can get your paperwork done. Even though you're the queen, you still got your TPS reports to file. All right, let's see. On to number 10, double digits. Executive offices. Everyone is frozen. What in the world? CEO, what is going on? CEO, Mr. Hepp the Squid. For your approval. Hep Corp, 6 steps to world domination. Step number 1, start a company. Step 2, advertise. Step 3, acquire properties. Step 4, buy Chesterfield Park. Step 5, build nukes. Step 6, world domination. If anybody not from the company is reading this, we are totally kidding about steps 4, 5, and 6. Also, that ride theme to a nuclear plant is totally not building nukes, just saying. Oh my... And there he is. There's Mr. Hepp the Squid himself. I'd punch just to wave. I'm afraid to do it because I could like break things. Future spot of Hep Corp World. Oh, look at that. What do we have out here? Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is an executive balcony. I wonder if Hep Corp owns this whole plot. I mean, look at this view, right? I would buy this plot just so I have it. And then I can build an expansion. And Hep's gone. They're all still there, just standing still. Miss Emma, Executive Secretary. Vice President, Mr. Noah the Guy. Coffee machine, microwave. The stock. Wow, that's super dark, Noah. You just went to a really dark place. Oh my goodness. That's kind of really great dark humor, but that is super dark humor. Wow. Oh man. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that that was totally unexpected. Next floor, floor 11, the latrines. Oh, wait a minute. This entire building just has one floor of bathrooms. Oh, imagine the smell. There's the men's room. Got your urinals, got your poopers, or maybe those are the sinks. I mean, I guess you could technically poop in the sink if you want. Then there's women. You always have to go, is anybody in here? If you're like a janitor or something. Luckily, nobody is. There's somebody flying out the window. I think it's the CEO. Luckily, that stock market crash window's not as dark because we live in a world where you can fly. Boardroom. And this is totally different from the other boardroom down in the basement. Queen Lynn, Vice President Mr. The Guy, Lord Haydonian, CF Parks Division, Mr. Beecher. Oh my gosh, they all have roles for themselves. CEO, Mr. Duval, Mr. Bruin, Mr. That Game. Oh, look at that. So I get a seat even though I have a cubicle. There's a little projector screen, I'd imagine. Is this the projector or what's this? Oh, it's a hover chair. Grana has a hover chair. Nice. I thought it was a projector. They're watching me. We're getting to the top here. 13, Club 33. All right. So some buildings don't have a 13th floor. They just skip right to 14 because of superstition. Not this place. They make a party room out of it. That's awesome. If I could suggest one thing, if you break out one of these glass like entryways here and make this a balcony, oh, great for parties. You hang out on the balcony, have a drink, watch the sunset or the sunrise, whatever's happening right now. 14, rooftop observation deck. Oh, okay. I guess this has that dual purpose too. Oh, look at the view, so high up. I'm pretty sure this is the tallest structure in the park. Yes, that mountain might compete, but it's definitely taller than Beecher's Arcade. And then this might be what pushes it over. It looks kind of taller than the mountain. And let's go check out the satellite that I know they built. What do we have up here? Hepp Corp satellite, Death Ray 2000. Does this look like a TIE fighter to anyone else? Yeah, it does kind of look like a TIE fighter. Oh my gosh, 3 helipads. Wait a minute. If the helicopter lands here, how does it get in? You just land here and then you just press your face up against the glass and hope. Man, this building was insane. There's so much stuff here. This is what this building, I'm trying to word it correctly or the way my brain wants to word it, but it can't because I'm so tired right now. This is the plot that I think perfectly represents what I was hoping for with this season of Chesterfields. You know, I initially gave everybody a plot, you know, through the signups and everybody had their one plot, but I had hoped that other people would collaborate on it so that they could put something together. And yeah, a lot of these people had their own plots, but they worked together on this one. They have this story. They take something that started, I think, for me as just like a silly idea. You know, it was almost like everyone wanted to show off their builds, but rather than managing, you know, which plots to show and which to not, I was like, let me manage this one plot and everyone could build on that. And you took it and you went with it and you made it so much more than I would have ever imagined 3 seasons ago. And what's great is it doesn't even feel like this is the end. There's so many more great ideas. I'm getting a great idea like every week for a future season of Chesterfields. And some of them are like really awesome and I think will happen soon. And some of them maybe less so, but maybe there's room for it if it grows and changes. But man, this season was so fantastic. I was really nervous about this season because we did things very differently. You know, we set up everybody to build at the same exact time rather than a little bit each week. And it had its perks and it had its drawbacks. The drawbacks being how long it took before we had the season starting. But the perks being that, you know, I got to see this place turn from a flat land into like this well-developed plot in the matter of a month. And it was like magic to me. And it's so fantastic. Everybody who built here, you know, in their own way was extremely creative and I'm really proud of it. And everybody who built should be proud of it because these are all fantastic builds. as I've mentioned at the end of every episode, if you want to check all this stuff out, you can. You can just hop on the server. The information's in the description below. You could, wander around. I, try to visit all of these to the best of my ability, but there are always going to be things that I either miss because I'm sleep deprived or things that, I have to cut short for time. So I really encourage everybody to go check this stuff out. And this isn't the last of Chester Fields. So I want to show you one last thing before I go. I want to give you a sneak preview of what I'm working on for the next season and talk about the theme a little bit. I don't know if I've teased it here, but I'm about to. So as of the time of recording this, I still have a lot of building to do, but the basic beginnings of the plot system are in place. Season 4 is going to take place in the Chester Fields Convention Center. And it is going to be a convention, a video game convention, a Minecraft convention, a Chester Fields convention, whatever convention you want it to be. You're all going to have booths. This is a lot smaller than what we did last season. I'm sort of alternating between the big plots and the small plots, and I think it's an equal balance because, the more smaller plots we have, the more plots we can have, and the more people we can sign up. I already did some counting, and I believe just this here alone accounts for far more plots than what Chester Fields had. Obviously, they're a lot smaller, but I think there's room for creativity here. And I'm not done. There's all this space over here. I'm thinking of doing like a extension to the convention center. I'm sort of on a very basic level, basing this off of the BCEC in Boston, which I visit every single year for PAX East. So it's sort of got that half underground convention floor, and I'm going to try and get rooms along the sides, which will also be plots people can build in. I might put a hotel on the side that people can build in. So hopefully a lot of plots that people can build in, and hopefully we can have it on a sort of rolling schedule where people will start sooner, so the schedule will start sooner. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. I'm probably about to pass out at my desk. Again, I want to thank everybody for building this season. It's been so fantastic. I would love to hear in the comments what your favorite plots for the season are. I would love to hear in the comments what your ideas for the next season are. Not just in terms of what future seasons you'd like to see themes of for Chester Fields, but what kind of booths would you like to see at Chester Fields Convention? And like I mentioned at the top of the episode, there may be info in the description for signing up. If it's not there, it will be in its own standalone video soon. That just means I didn't get to it in time, but I really do want to keep the turnaround short, so I'm going to get to it soon. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great week. Whatever you're doing, make the most of it. I hope to see you next time for the next season of Chester Fields. Bye, everybody.